This is a PowerPoint about Sacagawea. Sacagawea was born in present-day Tendoy, Idaho. She belonged to the Shoshone tribe, and in this tribe she was highly skilled at food gathering. She showcased this by using sharp sticks to dig up prairie turnips, known to explorers as white apples, wild licorice, and wild artichokes. In 1800, when she was 12 years old, she, along with other girls, were kidnapped by the Hidatsa tribe, who were enemies of the Shoshone tribe during a buffalo hunt. The name that she is famous for was given to her by the Hidatsa, meaning bird woman. By the time that she was 13, she became property of a French fur trader who lived in the Hidatsa village named Toussaint Charbonneau, who was more than 20 years older than her, and she was one of his 2 wives, and she quickly became pregnant. The Corps of Discovery was a unit of the United States Army that was a part of the Lewis and Clark expedition that took place between May of 1804 and September of 1806. The Corps, which was a select group of volunteers, were led by Captain Meriwether Lewis and Second Lieutenant William Clark. It was funded by President Thomas Jefferson. The Corps' objectives were both scientific and commercial, to study the plants, animals, and geography about the Louisiana Purchase so it could be exploited economically. This is where Sacagawea and her husband, Charbonneau Toussaint, met Lewis and Clark when they hired her husband as an interpreter. On the journey, she gave birth to her first child, Jean-Baptiste Charbonneau, on February 11th, and William Clark helped deliver the baby. Sacagawea, her husband and child, joined the Corps of Discovery and headed upstream on April 7th. Although it is thought that she was the guide to Lewis and Clark's journey, she was only on the journey to show the expedition was peaceful because she was a woman with a child and women were not seen as warriors. And on the journey, her husband capsized the boat in the Musselshell River, and she collected all of the important documents and items, proving that she was a valuable part of the team. After the birth of her second child, Sacagawea became ill. Sacagawea was thought to have died on December 22, 1812, at Fort Manuel, around the age of 25. She died due to putrid fever, which was most likely typhoid fever. After this, Clark quickly became the legal guardian of her children. Today, Sacagawea can be found on a dollar coin known as the golden dollar. It has been minted since 2000, and it depicts her and her son on their journey. There's a few mysteries about Sacagawea. The first is that she has 3 different spellings to her name. Sacagawea with a G is boat launcher, and Sacagawea with a J means bird woman. And then others think that her name was Sacagawea. And then another mystery is that no one actually knows what Sacagawea looks like. There are no accurate depictions of her because she died very young and there wasn't good documentation of the journey with Lewis and Clark.